What happens when a Sigma male goes full savage mode? Whoever stops looking to others for approval is the most powerful. Every Sigma male experiences a turning point in his journey, not out of retaliation or rage, but rather from an insatiable desire to realize his full potential. When that time comes, it's calm, purposeful, and unstoppable, not loud or theatrical. Most people mistake a Sigma's silence for weakness and his patience for submission, but what they fail to see is that he's never passive. He's simply waiting for the right moment, and when it arrives, he moves with calculated precision. No need for explanations. No need for justifications. When a Sigma male decides it's time to act, everything else fades into the background. He's not just eliminating distractions. He's removing anything that doesn't align with his vision. This isn't about chaos or rage. It's about clarity and control. A Sigma male in savage mode is a force of nature, untouchable, unstoppable, and fiercely focused on what matters. He doesn't waste energy fighting battles that don't matter. He fights only when it's necessary, and he fights to win. If you've ever felt like the world doesn't fully recognize your worth, if you've ever held back your power to avoid rocking the boat, then understand. There comes a time when you stop explaining and start acting. You stop letting others dictate your pace and start living on your own terms. So, if you're ready to see what happens when a Sigma male stops holding back, stick around. It's time to step into your power, and it's time to move differently. Number 1. The moment he decides enough is enough. Every Sigma male reaches a breaking point, a defining moment when he steps away from the expectations of society and chooses to live on his own terms. It's not a sudden impulse or a moment of rebellion. Rather, it's the result of years of silent observation, deep introspection, and a growing realization that the world rewards conformity while punishing authenticity. For many Sigmas, this moment comes after enduring a life of mediocrity, where people settle for less, pretend to be something they're not, and engage in surface-level interactions with no real depth. He sees through the illusion. He recognizes the hypocrisy. And instead of continuing to play a game that's rigged against him, he flips the board over and walks away. When a Sigma male reaches this breaking point, his mindset shifts completely. No more compromises. No more time wasted on trivial distractions. No more suppressing his nature just to fit in. It's a transformation that can be unsettling for those around him. Friends, family, and colleagues notice a change, but they can't quite put their finger on it. His presence becomes more intense, his words more deliberate, and his actions more calculated. This is when he goes full savage mode. And once that happens, the game changes. The power of cutting through the noise. One of the most striking characteristics of a Sigma male in this state is his ability to cut through the noise like a razor-sharp blade. He stops engaging in pointless small talk. He refuses to waste time on social obligations that have no real value. Instead, he focuses on things that truly matter. His goals, his passions, his personal growth. Psychologically, this is a powerful shift. Studies in behavioral psychology suggest that people who eliminate distractions and focus on deep work achieve higher levels of productivity, creativity. The Sigma embraces this principle fully. He removes anything that doesn't serve his purpose. Fake friends? Gone. Mindless entertainment? Cut. Toxic relationships? This is why Sigmas often become incredibly successful in their fields. They develop an almost monastic dedication to their craft. Their ambition isn't fueled by external validation, but by an internal drive to master their chosen pursuits, an unshakable focus. With every unnecessary distraction removed, a Sigma male's focus becomes unshakable. He's no longer burdened by societal pressures, office politics, or social hierarchies. He operates on a different level, one where clarity of purpose dictates every move. This level of focus is what separates high achievers from the rest. According to neuroscience research, deep focus triggers a state of flow, a condition where people perform at their peak potential. Elite athletes, top-level entrepreneurs, and master artists all rely on this ability. The Sigma male, once he reaches his breaking point, enters this state with ease. A crystal clear vision. With newfound mental clarity, A Sigma male sees the world differently. He no longer asks, "What should I do to fit in?" Instead, he asks, "What do I truly want?" His vision becomes clear, whether that means building his own business, mastering a skill, or creating a life of absolute freedom. And here's the truth. Once a Sigma reaches this stage, he's done playing by society's rules. From this point on, he creates his own. Number 2. The power of detachment. A Sigma male in savage mode is like a ghost in the social battlefield, present, aware, but completely untouchable. He moves through life like a chess grandmaster, always 2 steps ahead, anticipating every play before it happens. His secret? Emotional detachment, self-mastery, and a relentless focus on his own path. 1. Emotionally untouchable. The art of difference. Most people are slaves to their emotions. They react impulsively to criticism, seek validation from others, and crumble under pressure. But not the Sigma male. In savage mode, he has full control over his emotions. He doesn't let negativity pierce his armor because he understands a fundamental truth. Emotions are tools. Imagine a scenario where someone tries to provoke him, an insult, a manipulative tactic, or an emotional guilt trip. The typical person reacts defensively, getting drawn into unnecessary drama. He simply shrugs it off. His silence is his power, and his lack of reaction frustrates manipulators more than any argument ever could. Psychologically, this is rooted in Stoicism, a philosophy that teaches detachment from external influences. By embracing Stoic principles, the Sigma male maintains an impenetrable emotional shield. This makes him impossible to control, which, in turn, gives him ultimate dominance in social interactions. Monster of mental warfare. In a world full of deception, the Sigma male sees through the smoke and mirrors. He can detect manipulation tactics from a mile away. Guilt-tripping, gaslighting, love-bombing, or social pressure. While others get emotionally entangled in these traps, he simply doesn't engage. Why? Because he doesn't need validation. And that's the key to making manipulation useless against him. Manipulation only works on people who crave approval or fear rejection. Since the Sigma male's self-worth comes from within, external attempts to sway him fall flat. Take workplace politics, for example. While coworkers might try to play mind games to climb the corporate ladder, the Sigma male operates. He doesn't play dirty. He outsmarts the game entirely. He doesn't need flattery, alliances, or backstabbing to get ahead. Instead, he lets his work, strategy, and results speak for themselves. 3. The enigma. One of the most intimidating aspects of a Sigma male in savage mode is his mystery. People can't predict his next move. He keeps his plans, thoughts, and emotions guarded, revealing only what he chooses to. This controlled predictability is an advantage. When people can't read you, they can't manipulate you. They can't anticipate your next move. And this keeps the Sigma male in a position of power. Ever wondered why mystery is so attractive? It's because the unknown sparks curiosity and intrigue. A Sigma male naturally commands respect and interest because he doesn't overshare, doesn't explain himself, and doesn't play by society's expectations. 4. Moving in silence, the ultimate power move. While most people announce their goals to the world, looking for motivation or approval, the Sigma male operates in silence. He doesn't need external hype to validate his mission. He prefers to let his results do the talking. This is a psychological power move. When you don't reveal your plans, no one can sabotage them. This is why powerful people, from historical leaders to modern entrepreneurs, often keep their strategies close to the chest. Why savage mode is unstoppable. A Sigma male in savage mode is an unstoppable force because he is immune to emotional manipulation, mentally unshakable, and strategically unpredictable. His power comes from within, making him one of the most formidable personalities in any setting. And the best part, while the world is busy seeking validation, he's out there making silent moves that leave a lasting impact. Number 3. Strategic intelligence. Becoming a master of the game. Here's the thing about a fully unleashed Sigma male. He plays chess while the rest play checkers. That's not just a catchy phrase. It's a philosophy. Chess requires foresight, patience, and strategy, while checkers is a game of immediate action and reaction. This fundamental difference is exactly why the Sigma male moves differently in business, relationships, and life. Mastermind at work. Unlike the alpha, who dominates through presence, or the beta, who submits to external control, the Sigma watches from the shadows. He's the quiet strategist, observing people's tendencies, weaknesses, and strengths before making a move. While others impulsively chase opportunities, the Sigma waits for the perfect moment to strike. Take business, for example. While competitors scramble for immediate gains, the Sigma male plays the long game. He's not just looking at what's trending today. He's analyzing what will be valuable years from now. Look at some of the world's most successful entrepreneurs, like Elon Musk. While others were focusing on short-term profits, he was planning an interplanetary future, always 10 steps ahead. The power of calculated strikes. The Sigma male doesn't waste energy on unnecessary battles. He doesn't engage in conflicts for ego's sake. Instead, he calculates every move, ensuring that when he does take action in relationships, this makes him enigmatic and highly desirable. While others are quick to reveal their intentions, he remains a mystery, letting his actions speak louder than words. Women find themselves drawn to him because he's neither desperate nor overly eager. He's a challenge, someone who isn't easily swayed by emotions or societal expectations. This level of control extends to personal development as while the average person may engage in impulsive habits, wasting time on distractions, following trends, or seeking validation. The Sigma male refines himself continuously. He invests in knowledge, hones his skills, and builds a life that's rooted in independence and mastery. The key to dictating the outcome. When you're in control, you dictate the outcome. This is the Sigma male's ultimate advantage. Instead of reacting emotionally to situations, he remains grounded, adapting only when it benefits him. This doesn't mean he's heartless. It means he values logic over blind emotion. Consider warfare. The greatest generals in history, from Sun Tzu to Napoleon, didn't win by sheer brute force. They won through superior strategy. They controlled the battlefield by controlling themselves first. The Sigma male applies this same principle to his life. He's disciplined, self-sufficient, and emotionally resilient, making him nearly impossible to manipulate. While others play checkers, jumping from one impulsive decision to the next, he anticipates, adapts, and executes his plans with precision. And when he makes his move, it's not just effective, it's devastating. Number 4. Physical discipline. Mastering the body as well as the mind. A savage Sigma doesn't just sharpen his mind. He forges his body like steel. He understands that the physical and mental are deeply connected, and he trains accordingly. Strength isn't just about lifting weights. It's about discipline, endurance, and resilience. When a Sigma male commits to strengthening his body, he's reinforcing the very foundation of his mindset. Why physical strength matters for a Sigma male. In a world where dominance is often associated with social status, the Sigma male takes a different approach. He doesn't seek external validation, but he knows that strength commands respect. And in its purest form, strength is not just physical. It's mental, emotional, and spiritual. But make no mistake, the physical aspect is crucial. Take history as an example. The Spartans were feared not just for their intellect, but for their relentless physical conditioning. Warriors, thinkers, and leaders throughout history, like Bruce Lee, Miyamoto Musashi, and even modern-day visionaries, have all understood the importance of physical mastery. A well-trained body is a weapon, and a Sigma male treats his own as such. The link between physical and mental strength. Ever heard of David Goggins? The man went from an overweight, struggling exterminator to a Navy SEAL and one of the toughest endurance athletes in the world. His philosophy: callous the mind through physical suffering. And this is exactly what a Sigma male does. When a Sigma wakes up early to train, hits the gym when he doesn't feel like it, or pushes through pain during a run, he's reinforcing a crucial lesson. Comfort is the enemy of growth. By testing his body's limits, he conditions his mind to endure stress, setbacks, and challenges. Science backs this up. Studies show that regular strength training and cardiovascular exercise increase resilience, improve cognitive function, and reduce stress. Like the release of endorphins and the regulation of cortisol help Sigma males maintain their signature calm demeanor even in high-pressure situations. How a Sigma male trains for life. A savage Sigma doesn't just train for aesthetics. He trains for function. He understands that true strength comes from mastering different aspects of physical fitness. Strength training, weightlifting or bodyweight exercises to build power and endurance. Martial arts, jiu-jitsu, Muay Thai, or Krav Maga to cultivate discipline and self-defense skills. Cardio endurance, running, swimming, or HIIT to develop stamina and mental toughness. Mobility, flexibility, yoga, stretching, or calisthenics to stay agile and prevent injuries. Every rep, every drop of sweat, and every moment of pain is a step closer to mastery. The presence of power. A Sigma male in peak condition doesn't need to boast. His presence speaks for itself. His posture, his movements, and the way he carries himself demand respect without him saying a word. Strength isn't just about muscle. It's about the energy he radiates. At the end of the day, a savage Sigma knows that the ultimate power lies in self-mastery. And that means being as strong in body as he is in mind. Sigmas, the world fears what it cannot control. And a Sigma male in full savage mode. He's completely unpredictable. He's a force that cannot be stopped. If you've ever felt like you're holding back, ask yourself, the moment you stop suppressing your power and embrace who you truly are, you become unstoppable. So, if you're ready to join this movement, subscribe, like this video, and let's keep building this Sigma community together. Having said this,